As I said, the very celebrated case is that of Christine Pichera, a very promising Filipina filmmaker. She was dying in May 2006. We found, as we searched in the Philippines, she did not find a match. It was only in Hong Kong. Now she's surviving. She's doing her own advocacy on bone marrow transplant, bone marrow drive.
That's a good realization that you don't have to wait for the time that you are.
People who are, the drive is that.
While you're alive,
Yeah.
you can donate some of your tissues like blood and bone marrow.
Right. Or while you are healthy, you can do that too. And of course, donors can have themselves documented that this is your particular histotyping.
Yes, doctor.
And then later on, if there's a need, then you will just call that particular person. Hey, there is a match and in need of a bone marrow transplant. And it's rather than still you are at the last stage of cancer, still looking for a match. It's time consuming. So I think the idea of a drive, a bone marrow drive, where you have a bone marrow registry is very important.
Is there a requirement for a person to be able to do that, to donate?
Actually, the requirement is the same as that of the blood donor.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, the way it is being done now, you don't really have to extract the bone marrow from your femur or from your pelvic bone. It's no longer that. It's getting blood. Like getting a blood and then injecting a kind of a drug that would stimulate the growth of these precursor cells.
Okay, so it's important to campaign.
Yeah, right now I think
information.
I think that for now the first step really is to make the Department of Health understand that there's a need for a registry.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah.
And for people to be enlightened.
And then when you have a registry, all the potential donors or those who have already subjected themselves for a histotyping will be recorded. And whoever will, once we have a patient that needs that particular histotyping,
Yes.
then you just have to call.
I'm sure Filipinos being very helpful
Uh-huh.
people would be more than willing to help fellow
Yeah.
Filipinos in times of
Yeah.
need.
We can give a lot of inputs on this because we've been supporting bone marrow drives in California in the last couple of years through the Beautiful Heart Foundation.
Yes, doctor.
So I think it's about time that we can also push for that. The 3 T's now becomes 4 T's.
Yes, doctor.
See that
It's wonderful.
yeah.